Hello, Algebra 1 students, looking at this graphing linear equations worksheet from Mr. Fry. And let's get to it. Some of these you have to put in slope-intercept form. The first few you don't. So here is the y-intercept right here. Remember, it's the slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. This is a -3, so I go to my y-axis and I go to the origin, I start, and I look for -3. So 1, 2, 3 below the x-axis is going to be -3. That's the y-intercept. That's where the line crosses. This line right here crosses the y-axis. Then my slope, my slope is 2. What that means is it's rise over run. When you don't see it over any number, that means it's over 1. So 2 over 1, 2 over 1. If you do that on your calculator, 2 divided by 1 is just 2 anyway, so that's why it just says 2. But anyways, we want to put that 1 underneath it just to remind us that it is 2 over 1. So it's up 2 over 1. So from this point, I go up 2 over 1. Then next point, up 2 over 1. Next point, up 2 over 1. Next point, up 2 over 1. And that's how I get my slope. All good. Okay. I'm only going to do the odd ones. Go ahead and try the even ones. Do what you can with them. They're very similar to the odd ones, just with different numbers. Make mistakes, learn from them, and that is called growth. So my y-intercept is -5. My slope is 1 over 2. So that means it goes up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. There we go. This one I did start, this is where I start to have to change. I have to make it into slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. That means I had to get y by itself on one side, so I had to subtract x from both sides. Subtracting x from both sides makes it look like this, because this cancels out. That's why I did it. Got y by itself. So my slope-intercept is, my y-intercept, sorry, is 4. So this is the y-axis, remember? And this is the x-axis, as always, always is. Okay, and so I start at 4, and I'm going down 1. So if you don't see anything there, it's, you know, there's a 1 there. 1 times x is x. So, and remember, when you have a number, it's over 1. So if it's not over anything else. So it's down 1 over 1. So down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. I just plot those points and then make the line. Pause this as needed, guys. To get y by itself over here, I got to subtract 2x from both sides. And then I take this whole thing and multiply each term by -1. So that changes this to a y, that changes this to a positive 2x, that changes this to a -3. So my y-intercept now is -3. Start here. And my slope is 2. Remember, that would be 2 over 1. So up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. This one I have to, there is no y. I just got to get x by itself. So I subtract 1 from both sides. So I get x equals -6. And so I go to -6 and I just draw my line there. Okay, and then I go here to number 11. And I go ahead and I subtract 3x from both sides. And so subtracting 3x from both sides, I get to y equals -3x plus 7. These canceled out over here. And then I divide each term by 2 because I want to get y by itself. In doing that, I get y by itself. And then I get this weird mess over here. So my slope is down 3 over 2, but where do I start? Well, 7 divided by 2 is 3.5, so I start at 3.5, and I'm going to count each half now when I go down 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I go over 2, so I'm like in between 1 and 2, or 0 and 1. Notice I'm staying at the half, I got to, okay? And then I go down 3, 1, 2, 3, and over 2 again, okay? And then I do my line over those points that I plotted. And that's it. Hopefully this helps, and good luck with those evens.